see this man. What are you talking about?
I think he's a good substitute. You can sit on the bench.
Who? Militar.
Even Militar and
Militar had no saying go the bench.
Now,
the
problem is that they play a whole lot of games.
A whole lot.
That Carvajal and Militar are injury-prone players.
A lot.
Since both of them have been in Madrid, off and off.
Exactly.
I think for Carvajal, I think about 2 or 3 seasons he has been fully fit. Since he has been in Real Madrid.
Yes.
Other seasons he's always out
off, so
4 months, 6 months. So last season he's out again. So I think bringing in Trent, so they can manage his games. Trent cannot play the whole season. And Carvajal cannot play the whole season.
They should look at Vasquez there.
So what I'm saying is this. I'm happy what I'm seeing in Madrid.
We'll tell what will happen when everybody is back
and fully fit. But my greatest joy for Madrid now is that we could see the cross yesterday.
Oh!
That guy cross, you can see the cross, we're not defeated down. Like, as a defender, just like this. Then they can get down. He get GPS track. Thank you. He relocate somebody. What I'm happy now is that Madrid has now at least a number 9. Who cannot be on the bench before he's out. This guy can score goals. I think we wanted.
You see why I said something. I think it was last season. I think it was last season. I said when 2 players have different things to offer. One person is there to cross and nod. One person can still drop deep. If you have these 2 dynamics as a striker, you can look to your bench and say, okay, fine, I could make a change in tactics and I could make a change in personality.
This guy did not just appear in Real Madrid today.
He has been there.
He was there under Ancelotti when before that was bumbling last season. I remember I said it that when you have a problem like Madrid had last season, a trophyless season last season, you need to look inward. You have talent in that side. I remember saying it about Adagula that he should be getting more game time, saying it about Diaz and a couple of other characters in that side.
We can pay for Diaz. We can pay for Diaz. Wait. I can pay for
Adagula get right to the start.
Adagula 10 minutes good for him. Making day.
Adagula is one of the best technical players.
As a last season, bench, fit am 10 minutes to ball. You cannot come into him at this time and start playing 90 minutes to ball. And drop who you want drop?
Baba should be getting game time.
10 minutes is okay for him.
Men wey dey that midfield last season. How many of those men wey
last season win. 10 minutes more was okay for him. Also, the person who can trust young players. He did it with Willis and the rest is in Borussia. So I think he's showing everybody now. Like to leave it. I love this boy, and he's going to play for me. So everybody be careful. But start hiding. He back the head. He can cross. Can pass. You cannot track the feet he's going to use to make the pass.
Because he's good footed. He's split footed. Left and right is excellent. Is in that game. See, we are talking about this hype for him on this side. Let's come back to the Juventus side because everybody we say
They're like Milan.
They're like I was confused of what the tactics was.
Exactly.
You get Juventus, we know, play 3 at the back right from time. Then automatically they changed it and they started playing DM to play. In this one, I don't know what they were playing. They were playing 6 at the back yesterday because you could see a Marcos Thuram. Sorry, not Marcos Thuram, his brother.
Jeffrey Thuram
was at the center back. The other guy, he was paired alongside Rugani. Right? I think Cambiaso.
What do you expect?
6 of them. No, at least
wait.
Come to meet and tackle balls.
For what do you expect? Not in Madrid and they play.
Na Juventus.
What do you expect?
Juventus is not a name. Juventus. Don't forget the past 3 seasons, these guys are washing down. And now I look at the team, I can't see any.
I don't know. The only person that tried making attempts yesterday. Even Colomani in the first 10 minutes, but I'm not to go.
Let's not forget we said last season that Juve are in a rebuild. So don't come in here.
They don't finish the
rebuild.
You want rebuild. You bring the house down. Dig foundation finish. Come to sack first engineer. How you want to you went out to game plan, you went to carry the old house back up. That's what it means because Ego to do I made me name.
He came in. I don't know what he's trying to do in that midfield. Even the best striker.
Look at the two coaches for
Inter Milan and Juventus. They look like they are afraid. I saw today he was sitting down. He dey fear like what I want to. I don't know what to do. You look at the other guy for Inter Milan. Kivu is looking confident. So I don't know what's going on with those two guys. So they're just giving time.
Even if it's your first job in a big match, you saw what this guy did. Though he was draw lord, he was drawing Jesus, everything.
It wasn't him actually.
No, I mean the other guy, the former manager. It was Jesus everything until they sacked him. It was playing.
Also, let's not forget that on this show you were the one touting that they are still unbeaten for how many months? Now they are draw meisters.
No, they were unbeaten now. They were unbeaten. It was just draw. It was unbeaten. I said draw lord. You get unbeaten draw lord, and he was trying to get something right. You could see him making those changes between strikers. When they brought in Kolomani on loan, you could see him making those changes. But this man came in, Kolomani starts. Now Kolomani is not getting you results. Bros, put Vlahovic in. Put the two of them there.
Well, Juventus is going to buy David from Lille. They did
Another striker.
Another striker is almost complete. So I don't know what happened. Jonathan Davis. I don't know what will happen with
Kolomani is on loan.
Yes, on loan. He's
Going
going
to
to
after the tournament.
Yes,
He's going back.
They're talking about retaining him.
Retain
So they
with
have to now because I don't think he can go into back to PSG.
No, he cannot go back to PSG. He has to leave. He has to leave. He cannot play.
That's what I'm saying now. Juventus should have to
They sign him.
Now what happens to Vlahovic? Because the only candlelight they had yesterday was let's say they have two candlelights. Fabian
Francisco Conceição.
And Yildiz.
Yes.
And the Turkish guy.
Yes.
Those are the only two candlelights they had yesterday.
Try.
Try to defense now. Everything they want to try. They did it.
He's not play at all.
Kyle is not play at all. Like he did bench.
Okay, so for Real Madrid, what do you think? Three at the back will fit Alonso this season because it's going to be hard because truthfully they are going to face Barcelona. Barcelona they smile.
with a caveat. This your three at the back. Be sober, be vigilant because Baka. No.
But I think in some games you play for.
There are games you just have to play for.
To me, because if you are going to have a strong back, if you have Rudiger and my Asensio boy, but the question is now, Hussein is a constant starter. So what it means now for us is that it's going to be Rudiger and Hussein. Asensio, that guy also is versatile, can play right back. He can run. So who will bench Trent? So what it means that Asensio is going to go back to the bench. So I think the first starting level for Madrid now will not be Hussein and Rudiger because they are always fit. Then left back, Garcia has proven himself now, he's showing very strong games. Then you have Trent at the back. You get the point. I think that's for some games you play for. So you can have a more packed midfield.
Yes.
And play one person up front. So it's going to be a tactical thing for Alonso. Some games, play 3, have 5 men in the midfield and score. But when you are playing against a Barcelona, you didn't win 4 times last season. You can't go back and be playing 3-4. They will destroy you. That's the fact.
Now, if you play against Barcelona with a 3-4-3, you get a win.
Okay.
They get for midfield. Now, when you do this, you pack with that 3-4-3, you pack the midfield.
25.
You get one of the players up front, you have to drop that to midfield. One of the players in defense, you have to come back to midfield. And you're not playing the high line, mind you. You're not playing the high line. It's going to be a packed midfield. You're not giving them options to
Xabi Alonso not go play high line. Oh wow. Okay.
Okay, let's see what happens.
We shall see. 4-0 and then go collect.
This particular tournament is good for him. He's going to be testing a whole lot of things. He's going to test 4 at the back, 3 at the back, 5 midfielders, 3 striker. You can test anything you want to test in this tournament so that when La Liga starts up, bam, he can just start. We'll see what he's going to because in La Liga first day we will know exactly his plan for this is not actually what he's doing in this club.
In this tournament, yes.
But yes, everybody was talking that Garcia they don't need a strike again. That Garcia is the man to be stay with Mbappe at that striking position. So I don't know if Real Madrid will still go because end of last season they are talking about buying another striker.
Yeah.
That is different from Mbappe. But I don't know now. Garcia
is different from Mbappe.
Yeah, that's
By
what
far.
He's different.
He's a poacher.
He's not a drifter. He's a camping lord.
They should leave the boy.
They're not buying another striker. They can trust Mbappe and Garcia to lead them. I keep saying it. In a team, you just need 2 strikers. Nobody buys 3 workers strikers in the team and keep them in a team. Yeah. 2 is always better, depending on how you want to set up your team.
No worry.
But let's see what Alonso is going to do when La Liga starts in August. But in this particular game, they beat Juventus 1-0 to advance to the quarterfinals of the Club World Cup, and they are going to play Borussia Dortmund, who beat Monterrey 2-1 in the other fixture.
Yeah, it was a very good game. Borussia Dortmund, like we said it yesterday, that Monterrey, fantastic team from Mexico, but they are not going to be a stumbling block to Borussia Dortmund. No, so how far?
He was looking for an upset, but yeah, well, we always expected Borussia Dortmund to win. I think your guy now said Gurasi. I think it's good that nobody's looking at the boy. At least he should stay one more season at this place. Must score more goals for Dortmund before they leave. Now, my joy in this thing is when I look at Dortmund, I look at Madrid. I'm just happy, and I think if I was related to Bellingham family, I'd be excited because you cannot have two sons playing top football in the world, making some top dollars. You know what I'm talking about? So one of them, my mom would watch Real Madrid. No, that's not the mother was staying in Spain. The father was staying in Germany.
That was how it happened before. The
motherland and England.
Mother movie first son.
I would have loved to see two of them play. Only that you said now you got a yellow card yesterday. So you go to business. I would love to see two brothers play, and they play exactly alike.
Champions League.
So I want to give kudos to Dortmund. I thought they would win. I also thought it was not a big. Scoreline. So 2-1, I think it fits that now. But I think the Juventus side now, the Dortmund side are looking good. They are trying to revamp their team now. So having a Garcia up front now with Job and Adeyemi,
yes,
it's going to be very, very, very. And I like what they play. They play 3-4-2-1. So the back is packed up, and they believe that those three guys in front know what to do. Adeyemi's speed, Bellingham's idea to pass the ball, and the guy up front can score. Now, Pascal Gross is what is even tripping me at his age.
Yes,
living in England, coming to Germany. And he's in the German national team at 32 or so. Yeah. And he's playing very, very well for that. So I think I'm excited. Don't forget it's Niklas Sule, the rejected guy from Bayern Munich, who left for Bayern Munich and is back now and is a mainstay there. So I think a team that doesn't have very many big names, but they can play and they are good on their day. Sure. So I think I'll give it kudos to Dortmund. I'd like to see them in the next round, but I think next round to be their last bus stop.
It gets why. But look at Dortmund's side. We've talked about every player in that side for the past year, and you were talking about the likes of big names. It's okay, fine. Apart from Grass, you had a big number for what's it called, Frankfurt.
Yes.
Before coming to Dortmund, and his first season he had a big number. Look at him competing for Champions League golden vote. You get 13 goals equal with them. Even when he left early. I think he left in the quarterfinals on the
and he was still there.
And he was still in number one spot until Rafinha came to dispose him because of his assists. They had to use assists to put him second. Now 13 goals in the Champions League season before even the semi-finals. Now for a team that went to finals and couldn't get 13 goals, means this person is a goal scorer.
Confirm.
He scores goals. Now up front, I don't know.
Sure.
Dortmund always has a way of getting good strikers. Don't forget, you can trace it backward.
John, please don't.
Arteta, show.
We told you no.
Who?
Eh?
They will sign him. That's the problem.
You can't sign him.
It's not in the radar. But if I'm Dortmund, I'm not even releasing him now. Let him play 1 or 2 seasons, and give us our money back. But like you said now, Dortmund has a knack for getting strikers.
Yes.
Top nines every single time.
With their eyes closed.
You can name 2 that have just passed. Lewandowski is one of them. You have Haaland that just finished now. This guy is also doing that again. So I think after a while, he will move on. So maybe Bayern Munich after Kane will leave in 1 or 2 seasons, they will need the number 9.
I know, they'll find the lap.
No, next time it's not going to happen. So like you said now, they look like a team of relatively unknowns, just 4 very known players like Felix Nemcha plays in German national team.
And look at the bench.
In that middle.
And look at the bench as well. The bench is packed.
With a lot of players.
A lot of, let's say, average players because we don't know them. But when they come on the pitch, they give you numbers.
Yeah.
They show you performance. It's just one of these things. And I think that's what some people are trying to be, but they just keep buying anybody that any other person is scouting. Once they hear that somebody is scouting, scouting says they just go and buy, pay and buy.
Blue side of London.
Somewhere,
Okay, and that game ended 2-1 for Borussia Dortmund. They are in the quarterfinals of the Club World Cup. Okay, this quarterfinal is set. It will start on Friday, 8 p.m. Nigerian time. Fluminense will play Al Hilal of Saudi Arabia in the first game in the quarterfinals. 2 a.m. in the night, Palmeiras will play Chelsea. That is Saturday, the 5th July, 2 a.m. Then Palmeiras will play Chelsea. Then on Saturday, 5 p.m., PSG will play Bayern Munich. That's the biggest game in this quarterfinals. And by 9 p.m.,
the second biggest game.
Real Madrid will play Borussia Dortmund. So all the games will quarterfinal happen on Friday and Saturday. Interesting game of football will happen in the quarterfinal, but on Friday, next tomorrow, we'll give you updates on what we think will happen in these games. Okay, let's go to our YouTube channel and read some of the comments there before we talk transfers. Remember, guys, we are live on YouTube at Volt FM Sports, and I am seeing Malaika here. Malaika, welcome to the show. He says he's saluting everybody in the studio. We salute you too. And okay, Nathaniel is welcome to the show. He said, good morning, guys. The match was interesting. That Ram brother is a baller. Okay, that'll be played well, but Real Madrid over. We cannot even do anything.
You don't even bother yourself.
Don't stress yourself.
You just go defend. They help them defend.
So let's see what happens with them. They are going to go back. Juventus is going to go back to Serie A and try and win it next season. But you know, they have a strong contenders with Inter Milan and Napoli
And AC Milan.
Maybe. Okay.
And Lazio.
Okay, that's all for the club workout. Let's talk transfers. Let's start with Manchester United because Aston Villa are giving an official statement that they are not going to trigger the £40 million for Rashford. So he's going to return to Manchester United then, and the rumors that he's going to favor him moving outside England this time around. But what do you make of the Aston Villa rejecting to trigger? Because if you look at the last 6 months, truthfully, Rashford was one of their best players in the last 6 months. Especially that game against PSG in that second leg at Villa Park. The guy played with his heart, played with all his might. He almost won that game for Aston Villa, but he did not. They crashed out with 1 goal. But I don't know why Aston Villa can't. I don't know. Trigger just £40 million.
I just want to call your attention.
£300 million.
I want to call your attention to just 2 statements. The first statement says that the taste of the pudding is in the eating. 1. Secondly, when sinners entice you, do not consent. Right? Manchester United, come and carry your baggage. Come and carry your player. It shows that for all the talk about the hype about him performing, playing for Manchester, for Aston Villa last 6 months, all the talk about him bedding into the team, bro, they don't want liability. That same thing that Manchester United fans are seeing when he was at Man U. They have seen Shege Pro Max behind the scene. The difference is that they did a solid media cover up till the end of the season, and you can go back.
Joe, what did they see? Tell me what they saw. Because I didn't see anything. I think the problem is just the wages.
This is not the wages.
Okay.
Not the wages.
Maybe he has an inside information that we don't
know.
When it comes to Man United, just to get Babylon information from inside. One very negative information. John,
this is why you cannot test run or test ride a Lamborghini. Because
John, you are speaking in parables.
Your money long.
John, you are speaking in parables.
If I be Arsenal, I go down buy Rashford.
John,
Saka and Rashford from that level. It's better than everybody in Arsenal.
He will agree to be on the bench after Saka because you're not going to be on the right.
No, not on the right. Not on the right. Martinelli.
Don't even think about it.
I agree.
He chose Martinelli in time.
Martinelli is faster than Rashford.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yeah, any day, any time.
No.
By speed now.
He's faster than Rashford.
Marcus has broken Premier League record.
Martinelli is faster than Rashford.
Marcus has put Kyle Walker on the run and trumped him behind.
The point is this.
And let him on the dust.
I think I go with what you said. I think it's the wages. I think so because you won't tell me that the Aston Villa did not like him. They didn't view him to sign him fully, but
he was ahead of Watkins.
See the thing,
He was starting as a number 9.
The wages
ahead of Watkins. When we know that he's not a number 9.
Number 1, the wages.
And they also signed a Malen.
He's a 9, bro.
They also signed a Malen who can play as a number 9 and from the front. And did not even start ahead of Marcus Rashford. And you tell me Marcus Rashford was not good enough for the team.
It's the wages. They don't have the money. They don't have the money.
But I can decide to pay 40 million pounds.
They don't want to pay it.
But no, I can decide to pay 40 million pounds for you. But before I decide to pay the 40 million pounds for you, I have to negotiate with you. Bro, are you taking a 30% pay cut?
They will have discussed all this.
If you're not ready to take a 30 million pay cut, please go back to your club.
They have said before they came out to make the statement that it's not going to stay.
Let's look at the elephant in the room. The elephant in the room is that the man that is in question is calling Barcelona. This is when
he likes Barcelona.
He's
but
calling
Barcelona. It's looking like Bayern Munich are beginning to say one thing about Rashford.
So thank you. The player himself does not want to stay.
He said he doesn't want to play for
the
another
player
English
himself
team.
does not forget about that loyalty.
Same thing with Frank Lampard. When Frank Lampard left Chelsea, he said, "I'm not playing for another English team." And when he came to Man City, Baba no one play.
As if how many English teams don't prize him?
Lampard is a different example.
How many English teams
Lampard only came back because of the City group.
Thank Thank you.
You will have not come back.
You
But
will
he
not
has
come
to
back.
Rashford doesn't owe Manchester United anything.
Anything at all.
Who said he owes them?
Bro.
He don't owe them
Now in
nothing,
boyhood
man.
club, he owed them that much. They picked him up from.
I
They've
was
already-
possible.
they've
Baba,
No, we're
They
not
already messed him up.
The coach just said
you
that,
can
okay, bro,
make
your
that
time is up.
statement when other clubs are coming for you to hold water, not when nobody they check you out, man. Nobody's even sniffing around your area, man.
See, okay, now you say Marcus. What about Jimmy Gallagher for Chelsea? He did not force him out. Was it not their boyhood project?
Who's that?
Gallagher.
Conor
That's
Gallagher.
Madrid.
It's Atletico Madrid.
Teams do
That's what
that.
I'm saying. For Gallagher, when they wanted to force
tomorrow,
when
tomorrow you come and say that he owes Chelsea something.
no, it doesn't. I'm just saying.
He know the club.
Gallagher only played 3 seasons for Chelsea. I think 3 seasons or so for Chelsea, or less for Chelsea. Gallagher played only 3 seasons for Chelsea. You can't say he owed them much. But when he wanted to leave, he wasn't looking at teams in the Premier League
Oh,
out
wow.
of respect
If
for the club.
Yeah, no club,
Now,
no
Marcus
nobody
Rashford,
come
for the
me,
past
man.
8
So
years,
nobody
So
come.
you are
What-
telling me that if Arsenal comes for Rashford, and he say no, I
He
don't
dey-
want
he
to.
dey
I want
whine
to go and play for.
They
Others
never-
are willing to
they never
double
beat-
his wages.
Godwin,
I'm
Godwin,
not talking about wages. I'm
Godwin.
talking about loyalty here. Not wages
Godwin.
again.
This is why I say this is delusion on Rashford's part.
Mm.
Nobody is sniffing around. They never toast you yet. They talk say all the men in this city are not your spec.
But
toast you,
truthfully,
bro.
when they could make that interview last week or last 2 weeks, he mentioned about Rashford that they like Rashford, but it's a complicated deal and all that. They cannot bring it because they're looking.
They
they're
need
looking
money.
for
Number one, they look for Williams.
Thank
That's
you.
why Rashford stay on the bench.
Yeah, they
Eh,
cannot even bring him.
heavy bench
They
because
cannot even pay him.
see, Rafinha is here, Laman is here. You're bringing
What are you saying, man?
you're bringing Nico Williams. So who go even go bench? You don't even know self.
That's one. Secondly, the profile of players in Barcelona and Rashford do not gel.
How?
He's a winger. He's a winger now.
If the winger is a
Unless one player as 9, he will play assistant to Lewandowski.
Yes,
Finish.
that's
Is the Ferran Torres there?
Because no, you go. Don't come on, don't do that. Rashford will start any day before Ferran Torres. What are you talking about? See, my problem is this: if you even go there, even if Nico is even coming to Barcelona, where you want to play?
The thing is, see,
Who will go bench?
you know the worst part.
That's
you know,
one.
you know the
look at the
Rashford
second
can play
side
as a
me
10.
I'm coming
Bayern
from.
Munich is the best for him
Yes.
because Sané is leaving.
Now, look at it. See, for him,
Let's
he
say
can
Bayern
play.
Munich are looking for Rashford.
Yeah.
If he goes there, he will play. Because
Sané is
Sané
going.
leaving, and they have only Gnabry
He will bench those two
and
boys.
Coman.
Yes, he will bench
That's
two of
only
them.
2 wingers there. So they need a winger
Coman
in
is
that
faster.
place.
Yes.
One is faster.
Now
Yes.
will stay on the bench.
Faster and who?
Now the Rashford, yes.
Yes,
Let me
ma'am.
even make
Now
a
will stay on the
statement.
bench. Okay.
If I don't check it online, Rashford is faster than Martinelli.
Any day.
Okay.
So if Rashford is faster than Martinelli, there's no way Coman can be faster than Rashford. It's not possible.
Mm.
It's not even possible.
Coman is one of the
Come on,
fastest
faster,
wingers.
faster.
Coman is one of the fastest
That
wingers
guy is
in
fast.
European top 5 leagues.
But
He
no,
and Alonso Davies.
Arsenal might not sign Rashford. But I think for me, if he's going to Bayern Munich, he's going to be sure to start because once this guy goes to Turkey, Sané, you bring in Rashford on that left side, you bring in Coman there, and you have Harry Kane in front. Harry Kane will even be happy.
Coman-
He's
Yes.
a fellow Englishman.
Yes.
You know, and they play
They-
get
they-
Salah and the rest behind them. You're going to be good because it looks like now English players are beginning to thrive in Bayern Munich. Dier just did well, won the league, and left for France.
Monaco, yes.
Rashford can do the same thing, and look like company likes him. So we will know, but Barcelona is not going to work. And Man U will never work. He's not going to go. He can never go back to Manchester United. So he has to leave anyhow.
There's something we noticed about Rashford at Man United that made Man United fans start talking. Anytime a new coach comes in, Rashford does double figures. Anytime a new coach comes in, he does double
After a
figures.
while, you now go back to one
After-
figure.
This
now
new
go back
coach
to the
that
scene.
came in, he said, I want a new challenge. How far?
9 minutes in, and the coach don't see the
I want
trend.
a new challenge.
The coach see the trend. Try him.
The only
See, say he didn't do.
the only thing that I think that happened with Rashford is that Manchester United went down too much. If
How?
Manchester United are doing well, for example, nobody will be talking about Rashford.
Well,
Let me give you an
God,
example.
let's be honest.
Let
His
me
numbers
put-
keep dropping.
Let me give you an example. If look at this AC Milan guy everybody is talking about Liao or what is his name?
Rafael Leao.
Even though that his number drops, but they keep him as a top star.
Mhm.
For Rashford, the problem is that Manchester United, all dressing room, everything went bad. If Rashford was playing for Arsenal, for example, again, Arsenal, and his number is giving you 10, 15 goals in his
But they are second in the league. They don't bother.
The problem is Rashford is that everybody thinks it's a problem because it's not working. What do you mean that
Godwin,
it's not working?
put it in perspective,
Godwin,
please.
Godwin.
Put it in perspective. His numbers have been down consistently since his highest goal scoring season. Consistently down. If this were any other player in the Premier League that were earning maybe 80k, 50k, you go say, okay, you know, say I want to you hold for hand. But this is a player that is on the best salary, a player that should be a leader in the dressing room. Let's not forget about all the scandals he gets into in his personal time. That one aside, because you can lose a big game and you can be pictured in a club in that same evening. Let's forget about those ones. But consistently personal performances on the pitch. 2, the lack of that zeal to run. What are we saying? Have we not watched Rashford in this life? Because
but did you watch him in Aston Villa?
What are we saying, man?
So why we're blaming the player sometimes? Also blame the coach. No. So what I said is correct sometimes. You are correct. So what he's saying is that this. If Rashford was in, okay, let's leave Rashford. You look at Martinelli. His best season was 2 seasons ago.
Thank you.
Right? Last season, nothing. Last season, nothing. But he's still there. Nobody's criticizing him to leave. He's saying because Man U, why we're talking about Rashford, Man U ended 19 and be 17. They are bad, so you complain about everybody.
You are looking for a escape.
But in that same team, you are praising Bruno Fernandes. Why everybody? Because when Bruno Fernandes is based in what they are 17, they are 17. So you see that the team doing badly is also bringing out bad fault on the market that everybody is misbehaving in the team. So let him leave.
The problem is that, for example, because the team is doing bad, normally, if you go and party, they will say, your team is doing bad.
You lost and you are
going to party. But party is not against anything. You can party. It's
not against the law. It's not a training day. It's not a match day.
They will say that
when you have
match day
on Wednesday.
How many times have you seen
Sunday?
Doing that?
You have an off day on Monday and you're going to party.
So is it not?
You're not supposed to rest.
No, is it training time?
Is it training
time? You're supposed to rest.
No, so there's no law per se.
No, look at it now. The time you spend traveling. And it doesn't you go party somewhere in the next community.
What people do with their
you travel halfway across the world to US.
If the team is doing well, okay, look at Manchester. Okay, look at Manchester City, for example. Who tells anything about Manchester? If they party or not, nobody talks about them because they are doing well. So if I party, I come and give you 5 goals tomorrow. What is your business?
How many of my players have you seen outside
the your players, they don't want anything.
Finish everything they are talking about. Even for the past 6 years, something they're talking about Grealish drinking. Even Walker.
No, now you're just asking. You ask how many players. Even Ederson.
If a team is doing well, if a team is doing well, nobody is actually going to look into your personal life. But the problem is that Manchester United, so they are looking for an escape coach. So they're Rashford is not running, but they are earning 300,000 pounds. Why not running? Yeah. Is it only the person that is not running that team?
There are people that are running. Everybody is running.
All the Ireland, Zexi won't have signed.
Everybody is running. Everybody is running. I think Ireland press. Ireland runs.
Okay, but let's say Bayern Munich yesterday, the news that Bayern Munich is going to go for Rashford. Let's see if it's going. I think it's the best option for him. If he goes to Bayern Munich, he will have game time. He will play one of the big teams in Europe. He will play the Champions League, and he has a chance to win the Bundesliga. I think he has not won any league title in his whole career. He has not. So
they calm down now.
He has not won anything.
They calm
Rashford.
down. They calm down. He has won the Europa League.
If he goes to Bayern Munich, I think
league title.
League that he has won
trophies. Better for him. Let's go back to our YouTube channel before we talk about other players at Manchester United. For Manchester United, Sancho is still there. Nothing for him. Nobody is coming for him because same problem. The wages is too much. They are earning high wages. So even if you're going to move to a club, the problem is that nobody will pay him £250,000 a week. Nobody is going to that now.
Not worth it, man.
The only option he has now is to go to Saudi if he wants to keep earning that. For Sancho, for Anthony is somebody that still wants to play football. You could see his passion. He didn't work out for Manchester United, but he needs to still take a pay cut. If probably a team like Real Betis is going to buy him, or any other team is going to buy, yes, I think he's a good player. He just went to Manchester United fight that he was going
at the wrong time,
and
for a bloated fee too.
Yeah, that's the problem. The fee was the problem. He was signing almost £80 million, so it's always going to be a problem. But let's see how it's going to happen for Manchester United. They still need to sell before they can buy. They still need a striker because Højlund and Zesty cannot.
One of them
obviously cannot be their main striker.
Calm down now. Zesty na still.
One of them should go.
They are not going.
Okay, but let's see what happened with Manchester United. Okay, let's go back to our YouTube channel. Remember, guys, we are live on YouTube at Both FM Sports and Africa Startup Story. Welcome to the show. Madrid shows that they still have the game in their bloodline yesterday. Okay, it's replying Kenzie. Okay, Kenzie, welcome to the show. Good morning, guys, in the studio. I can see Chelsea in the final. Hopefully, Chelsea is to win the Club World Cup. The sky is blue. Okay, let's see if that one will work for you. Nathaniel is back. The salary is the problem. He is a good player, but he needs to avoid media play your football and go home. He's talking about Rashford.
Yeah.
And he's talking about, okay, another problem is this Man U legends who talk anyhow. Okay, you can call it another
At least
problem.
they paid their dues.
Okay,
There's
Chukwuka
no time to-
Chelsea legends ginger their own player. Why your own? No fit work on
Chukwuka
yours.
Obina, welcome to the show. He's saying the problem with Rashford is that he became too comfortable in Manchester United.
Thank you.
He felt untouchable. He will do well in any other team if he goes. He's a brilliant player. Maybe, and that's why I'm thinking if he goes to Arsenal, I think I know allow him rest. He will run down.
Please, Ateta, don't
Go
even
on
think
that.
about it.
Okay.
Is a better player than any of the players you have up
That's from
front.
the left. That's what I'm saying.
Even from the no, as a striker now,
He's better
But then who now?
than Martinelli.
Is there any
himself.
player you didn't call
up front.
Okay.
That they have up front.
up front? Saka is up front.
Thank
No,
you.
Leave that side. Saka.
Yeah, I beg.
But he's a good player if he comes to Arsenal.
Is he starter?
Is
it top?
Straight up.
You play
It
for
should
that
be
left.
Because
him,
now he cannot-
Saka
see-
and Rashford and any person in that
See,
center.
look at it now. He cannot.
Simple matter.
He will not come and just wait for you to go on counter attacks. He will still join the build-up
He
play.
can run, he can
He
pass.
can-
He has a high
If only you put him to defend, because Rashford will lose ball for front, the threat come back.
That's the problem.
Okay, I think he will depend.
Now he go lose the ball.
I think
Now he go the threat.
okay, Chukwuka is also saying Greenish that parties a lot. Did you see him performing? If Ronaldo and Messi attend clubs and parties like others, we wouldn't be talking about them today. They will be like other average players. Okay, it depends on how you want to see. The players go club,
They get world class. They get universal class.
Ronaldo used to party every
Day he go still come at the ball.
play in game, but it depends on how you want to see it.
Alright, so
Some
they
players,
say
it works for
they
them.
have average class. They have slightly above average. They have world class and they have universal class.
But let's see what happens with Manchester United. They are going to sell a whole lot of players this summer because the window has just opened. Let's see who is leaving, who is coming from Manchester United. Remember, they are still trying to buy Mbeumo from what's his name?
Brentford.
From Brentford.
After say medicals this week,
So let's see.
we go the more than no form my hand.
They've never agreed for money now. They let them do
They
that.
never
No, no form my hand.
Never agree.
Today supposed to be the day of medicals from
Okay.
Bremo.
Let's talk about
I want to hear that he's currently doing medicals right now.
Let's talk about Arsenal. Arsenal they are making moves, and the rumors yesterday they are talking about Madueke from Chelsea. I don't know what Ateta see for Chelsea. Kepa officially moved to Arsenal yesterday, officially signed. Now the rumors is that they are moved from Eze to Madueke. They are talking about it internally. I don't know what it means. So waiting concern Madueke and Arsenal. I don't even understand
Saka's replacement.
which Saka's replacement.
If Saka knows they who go play from that right.
Omo Jesus come back play like that. Waiting the Madueke they come to
Jesus
I prefer-
exit stage
I
left.
prefer if Saka is on the bench, play this young boy.
One
day.
day.
Simple matter.
Thank you.
I'll start one day before Madueke.
Thank you.
Any day, anytime.
I think Madueke is a hustler.
It doesn't matter.
Baba,
I'm not
you
playing
know
Arsenal.
day in day.
No,
See,
I think
The
it's a
problem is,
hustler.
I think it's either going to be foolishness from Arsenal
Thank you.
or media just hyping something that is not there. Because it's looking like Madueke might leave because Chelsea might need to offload a lot of players too.
And he's not leaving.
I try to understand the rationale behind getting Madueke. Because you are thinking of getting, okay, maybe you're saying it's a cheaper option to Rodrigo, because Rodrigo is about 90 million. They will never pay that money. So I prefer start one area in that place.
One day he can come in as Odegaard's replacement.
No problem. No, we have a lot of players who can pass.
We have
the ball. See, Zumeni's defense, he can pass. Rice can do the same thing. All the players in the midfield can do those things also. My question is, Madueke for me, I don't understand the reason why. Until we're going to see how the coming days go. Left for me, any day, anytime, I'll take an easy.
Yes.
Before Madueke, because
Yes.
Eze can play like we say. Eze can
1,000
play 10.
times.
Can play 10. Can play from the wings. You get my point now.
Yes.
So let's see.
If Beze is playing from the wings, he's playing from the left.
Exactly
Yes, that's what
now.
I'm saying.
You know me, I ain't playing left
Now,
now.
not forget it's similar to Trossard.
Martinelli is not going anywhere. You see how Trossard even in that place. What are we talking about? Trossard is not going. So I prefer you play. If you're going to get to number 9, just know it now. Now Trossard and Waneri, they're going to be on the bench for either side of the wings. So what are you looking for Madueke for? Sorry, he's a Nigerian man, but I prefer my other Nigerian brother, Eze. Eze is versatile.
Yes.
Can play from the wings. Can play number 10. I would have seen him play very well in week out for
Of
Crystal
course.
Palace. Madueke is coming from the bench because now Neto is going to start consistently for Chelsea. Who else is playing from that Chelsea side? I can't remember their names anymore.
Estavo is going to come back.
Exactly.
Mustafa is
So it's
coming.
possible that Madueke might be on the bench or you might want to leave. That's why they're thinking about it because they've seen who Chelsea have signed. Maybe this guy want to look. He's a top player.
Gittins is coming, so he's going to
Of
play
course,
from the
Gittins
left.
is
Baba-
coming.
Estabao can play from the left.
I not go take Madueke for Arsenal. I don't know the reason why. I think it's media hype. But my only fear is this: there's nothing Arsenal cannot do. That is the problem.
As
You will be shocked they will sign that boy. I'm not signing easy.
I'm not come and explain
See what he
to
said.
you.
Leaving Crystal Palace is doing wonders in Germany. Eze has the same potential.
Yes.
Take the go and play ball.
Look at it now. Saka doesn't have a replacement. Odegaard does not. Maybe Odegaard has one arena as his replacement, possible replacement. Now you're using this person, Ethan, to sideline the both of them. Let's say you're using Ethan to replace any of these two players, whoever goes out first. If Odegaard goes out, you're putting Ethan in. You're putting Ethan in if Odegaard goes out. If Saka goes out, Ethan can still go and play in that position. Now Trossard, on the other hand, is from the left.
He can play
from the right. He doesn't do well. He does behind the striker from number 8 position. Behind the striker, he's good as well.
Ross, where Havertz? Where Havertz?
Havertz now a striker now.
No, they're number 9. Until we hear that Arsenal will get. You are saying that if you need person playing that center hole now, don't forget. If Odegaard is not there, Rice can play there.
Yes.
You have Moreno.
Yes.
You have Zubimendi. Don't forget that before. That's what I'm trying to say.
So you have Odegaard, Zubimendi, Moreno, Rice.
Now, one area can play there. One area. Havertz can play there.
6 players in midfield of 3. Okay, fine. But Havertz is your striker. That's what I'm saying.
Havertz not striker anything.
So Havertz
striker. Never sign striker now. Until I sign striker, Alpha go. They go.
Jesus is there. Will never go.
Jesus is there. Yeah.
He go where now? He go come back.
He go where? Come
back. He go where for December.
I don't forget. Sometimes Alpha can play for the wing. So hope you know.
That's what I'm saying. Havertz is a drifter. Exactly. And he's your striker. He's a drifter and your striker.
You don't need
Jesus.
This boy. Now they talk for this. You don't need the Chelsea boy.
You know what? I don't think not thinking about it. Buy a striker, put Havertz from the left.
Simple.
And put Saka from the left.
He can play anywhere.
Thank you.
Everybody strong.
Everybody is managed. Why are you bringing Madueke? Madueke what? Madu what? But the rumors is that Elliott they have submitted a bill for Now yesterday they are talking about the for Sky Germany, Sky Sports in Germany is saying that Arsenal will submit a bid for Madueke. So I don't know how true that will be, but in coming days, Arsenal have been quiet. Arteta and Bata has been making moves.
Kept a 3 years contract. So today now they might review Zubimendi and just only those
only Zubimendi. Yes, Zubimendi might come to those.
Do you know? I would even prefer you buy what are they calling this boy now? Semenyo. It's not Madueke. Yes.
Semenyo just signed a new contract.
5 years.
You know what I mean?
Semenyo. Madueke.
Yes, no.
What are you talking about?
Okay, let's see what Aston is going to do. They are
still
looking for a striker, and it's still Sesko or Gyökeres. I don't know who they are going to be, but one of these strikers will come to Arsenal this season. So, but all the rumors we're having that they are talking to both players for Arsenal. They are talking to both players. So either Gyökeres, 27 years old, or Sesko, who is 22 years old, depending on how you want to see both of them and who is going to come. We'll see what Arsenal is going to decide for both teams. Okay, other transfer for Liverpool. Liverpool, maybe Diaz might leave to Bayern Munich, but he's looking for Diaz. That's the rumor for him. Then the 21 under 21 player of the season.
Rashford.
Yeah, yes. If he goes, then Rashford is not coming. So depending on how they want to go and do it,
they are scouting their market.
There is a player in Liverpool, Elliott, that they are placed. He wants to. Yeah, Elliott wants to leave Liverpool, and they have maybe £40 million to sell him. He just played on the 21 tournament. He's the player of the season. So player of the tournament, sorry. But I think he needs to go. That boy is a good player. He needs to go and play.
He's a good player. He needs to
go. Even if Everton, just go. He cannot stay at Liverpool because
if he goes to any team below the top 5,
he will play. He will play. He's a very good player.
Left very good.
Yes, he's a very good player.
Yes, I love his left foot.
Yes, I love his foot. I even remember when one guy on the internet was complaining for him to play for us.
The thing is, if you look at the Premier League this season, or perhaps in the last 3 years, there's the flux of right wingers. Too many right wingers. You can't place anyone above anyone, except for the ones that go in and score the goals. You get in the Premier League, the right wingers is choked. Left wingers, you can't see much
about. Now, what's the pep and the rest cost for football? You know what? Before primary football, right leg starts on right side. You go dribble one. Before now, dribble one, you cross, you end the ball. Left leg, dribble one, score. But now they change that, say everybody must score. Before now, number 9 they score goal. Finish the judge. All those our old guys, all the time, even time of Real Madrid, Roberto Carlos, and the rest. You did right. Once you take one player, you wire the cross and you score goal
from the right.
Exactly.
Giggs from the left.
See the match.
Crossbar, no play shots.
Sheringham, all of them left footed play.
Beckham from the right. No play shot.
Beckham playing from the left.
You're not going to cross ball again now.
So
He go just
there's
score.
the Pep
Why,
and all these the new
But
boys.
Ferguson actually changed it
Nice
towards
way
the end.
football.
No, I think Ferguson changed it towards the end because at some point he started playing Ryan Giggs
On the other side, towards the end,
right
uh-huh.
now, and that's
Come on
now
now.
them. I must not see them. I see that
Football is football.
Guardiola, Ferguson, and the rest. Now they start to spell
So
football.
I'm saying, Elliott
Now,
will
look
start
at it
in
now.
West Ham. Your West Ham.
He will not
Yes.
start.
I can't come on there.
Now, let me tell you why he will not
He
start.
will start.
Let me tell you why he will not start.
Why?
Why he will not start is Mohamed Kudus is on the right.
Uh-huh.
Jared Bowen is on the right.
The problem is
Now-
number 9 now.
No,
She's when
now, no. See now.
She
See,
said
now,
your
look at it.
Antonio did not play.
Look at it now. As Antonio had the injury,
Uh-huh.
Fulkrug was injured. Danny
Leave
Ings
that
was
guy.
off. Now look at the 3 strikers we had. The 3 strikers we possibly had. Now they brought in a Ferguson from Everton. on
Elliott
loan.
will start. He will play 10.
Now look at it. After you bring in those players, they were not fit enough. You have to convert Jared
They go
Bowen
to number 9.
to number 9,
Yes.
which we know that if you look at the way he plays, he's also coming to that right to drift in. Mohamed Kudus also goes to that right to try and get his numbers
Elliott
up.
will start for West
He
Ham.
will not start
very
in the
well.
team. He will not start in the team.
This guy.
I am sure of that.
He
will not-
He
He cannot start from the flanks now because now flanking they play not be midfielder.
Elliott will
He plays
start.
on the midfield.
If
He
you
can
even
play
play in
10
the
self.
if
He
you
can
even-
play
if you
10.
even
Yeah.
play
Very well.
if you even
They
play
are
in the
just playing,
midfield.
wait, they are even playing because of that's the only option they have in Liverpool.
Yes.
Because that midfield was
It's
choked.
choked.
They had to move
Now-
into the Salah's if they
Now
lose Salah.
if you play
But normally
midfield,
he's the
we one
midfielder.
bench. Paqueta day unless Paqueta is leaving.
Who else?
Edson day.
Who be that?
Edson Fernandez Alvarez now.
Number 4.
Now,
And what Prowse?
Then what Prowse?
when else have you
Thomas
played
Sunchek.
I
Midfield choke.
say he will start. So
He
that-
cannot. Who is this at that?
How
Why
many
not
goals
start?
does score?
Now look
Thank
at
you.
look at the midfield at West Ham. I know he's not hyped, but you have Edson Alvarez starting in defensive midfield. Thomas Sunchek as a boss midfielder. Lucas Paqueta up front in front of them. That's the 3 of them. You cannot put
3
in
of
there.
them are bang average,
No,
bro.
we cannot be
No.
We
Yes.
discussing West Ham on this show.
Leave that.
Yeah,
I'm just telling you.
yes.
I'm just telling you, it's going to be
Cannot
difficult
be
for us.
discussing.
Elliott, if you look at it, I watched his highlights in the
Mhm.
under 21 tournament that they just
Mhm.
finished. He's a fantastic player. I've watched him with Liverpool. Even Klopp trusts him a lot.
Yes.
So the problem is that they keep buying midfield that is forced to be. Sometimes you
Of
are
course.
good, but you are just good, but you
Well, it'll be
cannot
good
just
for
see.
Newcastle, though.
your Newcastle even say can go and buy him. I think it's.
I think after Amiron left, there's nobody on that side. Get him for Newcastle, fine.
But let's see what happens.
replace Amiron.
Let's see if he's going to leave and go and
Talk
play
about
first
West
team
Ham,
football.
please.
Or they are talking about West Ham. They are trying to help your
No,
They cannot help my
your
team. It's
No,
not
why
good
not?
enough to put them
You are
on
going
the
on
side.
relegation
We
this
cannot
season.
help them because they are helpless.
Thank you.
No,
we will qualify.
I need somebody that can come and compete for place.
No, so
If he's coming to stay on the
if you
bench, fine.
finish
He
15
cannot stay
this
on the
season,
bench.
na trophy for you.
If I finish waiting,
15 this season, na trophy for
trust
you.
me, I'm going above the top 10.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm finishing in the top half of the
Okay,
league
let's take
this season.
for Manchester City. They just crashed out of the Club World Cup. So when they come back, they will decided they will need more players in that team. But I don't think they need
Please,
more
right
players,
back,
but
we need
Let's see what happens.
goalkeeper, we need.
Let's see what happens with
Up front,
Manchester
we need
City. We've told you about Arsenal and other teams. For example, Spurs is trying to buy Kudus from West Ham. If they agree a fee, you move to.
If they can pay 90 million, then we use 30 million to go and bring in Elliott.
They will move to you can move to Spurs if that could, because Kudus is a good player. If he goes to Spurs, I think they are playing Champions League. He needs to move up his career. He cannot be stuck at West Ham. He needs to keep
Yes,
Come on
he needs
now.
to, he needs to
He
do
needs to
better.
Come on now.
Yes, he
He needs to do
yes.
better,
You
yes.
cannot compare Kudus and West Ham and Spurs now. Spurs
It
is
doesn't-
Who go to sports will make sense.
It makes
for
sense
his
now.
career.
It's an upgrade.
Yes,
What are we saying
West
now?
Ham. So West Ham
It's
cannot
an
play,
upgrade.
can never play Champions League football.
At
the
all,
next 10
in this
years.
life. At all.
Wait, now, are we here to discuss what West Ham
No,
cannot
it's
do?
okay. It's all
No,
right.
are we here to discuss what West Ham cannot do?
Okay, let's-
Because now until we talk, West Ham cannot, West Ham cannot.
It's
I go
okay,
Europa
it's
League
okay,
2
no,
times,
it's
two
okay,
semi-finals.
You
no,
go Europa League, how far?
Semi-final.
Calm
Get
down,
away.
it's okay.
Semi-final.
Get away.
Leave them.
Before-
That's all right.
okay,
Don't
before-
worry.
let's
Are we
take-
Conference League?
Be coming
Let's-
down.
Try the other English team.
Let's take phone calls. The number to call is 0706 048 5853. Let's take the first call. Yeah, hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Name and location, please.
In Bishop from Transekulu.
Okay, what-
What job you guys are doing this morning?
Thank you very much.
Yes, bros.
Now, I want to support you. I
Thank
don't know how of them gang up against you. Right
As in, like, because I dey support winning teams this time around. That's why.
I let me support you more with the 3 points of mine. Kai Havertz is Arsenal striker. I don't see how we can argue that. He's an Arsenal striker. Yes. He has been the striker for them. If you are watching him, then maybe Arteta is not kind of good. I say to draw. But we like this a typical number 9 who starts in the box in 90 minutes. He has 5 to 10 or 7 touches and scores goals in match 10 out of 90 minutes. Look at 10 people he brought. He produces not like the typical number 9. The guy plays well with legs. He comes in and plays. He dribbles. He does all that. He still is number 9. If they are saying he's not number 9, what are you going to start that Vixie of Man U? He's still there number 9. He say he's 9.5, but he's still number 9. From 9 are like that. Let me take you back to where he is. He didn't play that. He didn't play 10 for Man U. Let me take you back to Harry Kane. Harry Kane can also come and play as a midfielder. You can't say they are not number 9. The difference is, how can they score goals? And last season, last 2 seasons, Kai Havertz numbers was there in terms of goal scoring. He has been doing the job. They are waiting for Arsenal to get in a typical number 9, which has been their priority according to their fans this season. But the whole club and the paper is not giving it a priority. They keep on bringing in midfield. Maybe that are the kind of people you want. I don't really know, but maybe Arsenal fans are thinking that they are going to get a typical number 9 who will stand in the box, make out of this, score goals.
And score 2 goals.
I don't really know, but maybe that is not kind of good with Arteta is.
Okay, you will learn.
Exit for him.
Kai Havertz is their striker. He's their striker.
All right.
I'm bringing to company when Odegaard is not around. He plays with Odegaard now. He's always in the front. Sometimes he line up people at the front. I like it very well. See that 3-man front, I enjoy it.
All right.
I get it really lesson with 3-man front. That's number 9. So you have to do when I be team boss like what's his name? Come on, also. Oil on. Look at number 9. When they are doing the Jesus, when Jesus was sleep, I enjoy the Jesus a lot.
Thank you very much. Oh, okay.
Havertz
But
is Arteta's
Arsenal
failed
will still
experiment.
have
But the
to
problem with
buy
them
number
is, after chatting all this chatting now, the man that started first 9 want to go and buy 9.
No, but that's the
And
problem.
now scored 50 goals
That's
in one
what the
season.
problem
And they
is.
won 3 back to back.
Greedy.
That time has
Look at
passed.
it now, look
That
at
has
it now.
passed.
I think when he was building a team, he didn't have to use a 9. He started from defense. Like I said, you want to start from defense. He's built a defense.
I don't see.
How many
I don't
years
see-
when
I don't
when
feel-
you
I don't
do
feel
that
Arteta should
defense
be
and
going-
midfield?
I
How
don't
many
feel, I don't
years?
feel Arteta should be going back to the market to get defenders.
Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Name and location, please.
Current estate.
Okay, what's the name?
My name is
Okay, Kizito, what is your contribution?
my constitution is about world transport.
Okay, Rashford, okay.
No, I don't tell you to make the counter. I don't tell you that I said, you see my yes, and I have for the fact Aston Villa just came out to say that they cannot sign Rashford. It's all about the wages. We can look at if Rashford needs him, Rashford is going to play ball, whether he likes it or not. The fact remains that wage is a problem. Why is just making those guys feel uncomfortable with the kind of money they are eating? That's the problem. Imagine Sancho. All those guys are just feeling like they are bigger than the club, which is very, very wrong. And the ball, that was the mistake. That kind of contract, you give to a player, then you are just giving him the liberty to do whatever he wants.
Thank you.
Which is very wrong. If, like Anthony, if you see Anthony, you know that, yes, that guy is wanting to play ball. For him to just calm himself down, go to La Liga, bringing his salary down, all this, going to show that, yes, he's a Brazilian, he wanted to play ball. But all these England players, look at Sancho, look at Rashford, they just swear, vow with their mind, no, we cannot bring, because we wanted to eat money. Yes, you are going down. But till tomorrow, Rashford is a good player. Don't listen that he just being a team that is very, very bad.
That's what I said. All right, thank you very much. All right. I keep saying if he goes to Arsenal, I think he will do well for Aston. But let's see if he's going to go to Aston, because it's going to be an interesting transfer window before the league starts. Okay, let's take more phone calls. Yeah, hello, good morning. Good morning. Please turn down the phone on the radio set. Good morning.
I'm out of there.
Okay, name and location, please. Okay. All right, what is your contribution?
I just don't know. You see, Arsenal doesn't have a front man.
Thank you.
Harvard is not a striker, he's not a point man. Even the Bedido.
Thank you.
Arsenal needs a point man. I'm just saying, I just want to know if they have signed any other player. If they are going for Eze, Rashford and the Tesco and others. I don't know
Yes, they are going
if they
for
have signed any one of them. Or maybe
they are going for madueke too.
They want to Madueke is coming themselves. They would have got to sign Giroud. But Giroud has come back to leave. They must sign Giroud now. Everybody knows they are not serious players.
Madueke, we know your
They don't
style.
sign Pedro and Gittis
Yeah,
now.
know
They
your
want
style.
to flow.
Okay, Chukwuebina is saying Aston will not sign Madueke. It's just media rumors. Okay, and Nathaniel finally saying for the past 6 years, Aston has been buying from Chelsea, so it's possible.
Yes, exactly.
Elliott has to leave Liverpool because Salah has 2 years to play, and Slot will not bench him for Salah. Fulham or Brentford will be good for him. Okay, let's see what happens.
Fulham
Mbemo is
or
leaving.
Brentford.
Yeah, let's see.
Fulham and Brentford is better than West Ham now.
No,
They
they
are
are not.
better than West Ham.
They are
not.
better than West Ham.
Last
Pa.
season. Last season they were.
Even last season.
How no?
Last season they were.
Last season they were. Last season they were
No,
not. I finished for Europe. I got Europe now.
When?
And then,
I got Europe last
Oh,
season.
wow.
Not last season.
19 Kiridi.
When I talk like this, I got Europe.
okay, tomorrow come and give
Last
you more.
season.
Tomorrow there is no club World Cup, so tomorrow is going to be transfer news throughout. I'll give you more in-depth transfer that is happening everywhere around Europe. So tomorrow is all about transfers. But the Club World Cup, it starts on Friday. On Friday, we'll give you what we think will happen in the quarterfinals of the Club World Cup. My name is Godwin. See you guys tomorrow. Bye for now.
Hello, Enugu, and welcome to Vote 104.3
Yes,
FM.
I go Europe. I go Europe. I go Europe. You go Europe, yeah? Terrain come better. Now you go Europe.
How? I got the first season, Europa League.
On a normal day, West Ham, you can see West Ham is bigger than those guys. But for the past 3 seasons,
No, just last season. I think just last
they're
season.
better than West Ham.
No, just last season they were better than West Ham. I finished ahead of them. I just missed. It's just 1 point I used to miss European sports last season.
That's not serious. Maybe not try that one.
Where you dey last
Not try that.